What's up, everybody? It is Game Fanatic Cook, and as you guys can probably tell from the title, I'm going to be talking about the Behemoth from Final Fantasy, except I'm going to be talking about its fight in Monster Hunter World. A little bit of a confusing thing there, but, you know, we got it all sorted out. Anyway, the Behemoth in Monster Hunter World is an incredibly tough fight that I'm not going to lie to you guys. I'm going to say it right now. I've never beaten the Behemoth. I've never been close to beating the Behemoth. And I'm going to give you the reason for that real quick. The first off, as I've said before, Monster Hunter 3, I was a scumbag who would go online and let everyone kill the monster for me, and I would just take the resources after, while I sat in the back and shot with a bowgun and didn't contribute at all. But since then, I've grown up as a person, and now I find enjoyment in fighting monsters solo. Every time I experience a new monster in Monster Hunter, I like to take it on solo before I team up with anybody. And I will not team up with anybody until I defeat that monster solo. So, basically, you can see where this is going. I took on the Behemoth when I first saw it came out. I did no research on it. I knew nothing about it except it was from Final Fantasy, just like what the game quest tells you. I said, this looks really lit. This looks really fun. I'm going to try to take on the Behemoth. I try it, I get my ass kicked. I try it, I get my ass kicked. And I'm talking about probably 3 hours of just straight playing. I die every time. And at this point, you're thinking, well, surely you looked up a guide or looked up what you should be doing or what you're doing wrong. Absolutely not, guys. Because I thought guides were so, guides are useful in video games. Don't get me wrong, I've used them before. I've used them for Monster Hunter. But I like going in blind, and I like figuring everything out on my own. So, I continually fought this Behemoth over and over again, knowing that you probably should have a group to fight it, but I thought, like any other monster, it is better with a group, but you can beat it by yourself. I didn't realize that beating a Behemoth by yourself is basically like trying to beat Jin Moran for a Monster Hunter tree by yourself. Possible, but extremely, extremely, extremely difficult. And I'm gonna be 100% honest with you, I think I'm pretty good at Monster Hunter, but I've never had like the perfect build. Like I was always too lazy to get all my stats right with the talismans and the armor and all that good stuff. I never ever get it maxed out because I'm just too lazy. So even though I think I'm pretty good, I usually don't die ever. I'm not putting out optimal damage or have optimal defense when I play. So, you know, I'm fighting the Behemoth over and over. Every time I time out, or I don't time out, it uses the elliptical meteoroid shit on me, and I die. It just, you know, fucks me up. Laser beams out of its asshole, killing me. And that sucks. And I'm like, damn, how do I beat this mother? I'm like, how do I beat this mother effer, man? I keep dying. And eventually, I somehow get out of its first phase when I'm fighting 101, and then I even find out by myself to hide behind the meteor. And why it's doing that meteor strike, I lived through it, and it's moving on to the next area. I thought I won at that point. I was like, holy shit, I finally beat this Behemoth. And let me give you, like, you know, a stat thing real quick. This is probably about after, like, 8 hours total of trying to solo it. I finally get out of its first stage. I'm not going to lie, I was doing pretty down bad, terrible. Like, I was just not dealing enough DPS at all. I was just running around running from it, and I would continually time out with the elliptical meteor, or I would time out just with the time running out. And it happened time after time after time, so I was wasting, like, max possible amount of time fighting this thing, because it would never, like, just kill me straight up and I would lose. So basically, I finally got to move on to the next stage. I was like, I just beat the effing Behemoth. And then it was like, oh, we gotta go over here now. I was like, why, God, why? So then by the time I ran up there, I timed out because the quest was over. So I was like, well, shit. Yeah, I failed. I didn't get the chance to see the second stage. I didn't even make it to where the second spot is, because that's how close on the time I was knocking it out of stage 1. Like, it was that, like, I barely got it there. And anyway, at that point, I'm like, okay, this is pointless. I give up. And I have not fought the Behemoth since. And it's probably been, I don't know, when did the Behemoth come out, guys? It's been like 6 months at least. Probably, no, it's been like 2 years, because Rise wasn't even out yet. Holy shit, it's literally been maybe 1.5, 2 years since I've even tried to fight the Behemoth, and I'm not, mate, when did World come out? It's been a long time is the point, and I still have yet to beat the Behemoth. So, I was just thinking about it, and maybe soon I might make a team here, and, you know, I'm thinking about getting World on computer so I can actually capture some footage from it. I might buy Rise as well to get some footage from it. And if I do that, I will fight the Behemoth, and I might upload a video of me fighting it and getting a gang together to do it. But, you know, first I need to make friends, which is a big problem. But, no, I'm playing. I'm sure I can find someone. And maybe you guys would want to help me fight the Behemoth eventually. But that might be a while, because I just have to... I want to get it on film when I do it. So I do need to get World on computer first. Because I don't have means of recording it on Xbox right now, guys. But, yeah, so basically, I just want to talk about my Behemoth experience and how I think it's a really sick monster. And I don't know how true to form it is of its Final Fantasy version. But in Monster Hunter, it's absolutely sick and super intimidating and just super powerful and an overall really good monster. But, you know, something I've never beat and that stays in the back of my head because I have never beat it. And I was, you know, I played World for a long time and felt pretty dominant in World. And I know it gets to me that I never killed it. I defeated everything else, you know, pretty easily, to be honest. So, anyway, I just want to talk about that a little bit. And maybe if I'm really crazy, I'll even attempt a Behemoth solo run and look up some guides on how to actually do that and maybe work that out somehow. But that probably won't happen because that seems like a lot of work, and with school and actual work right now kicking my ass, that seems just like that's gonna be like a 10-hour grind fest. We're gonna make a subathon for 10 days of me fighting a fucking Behemoth trying to solo it then move on to Jin Murad immediately afterwards. But nah, guys, I just wanted to, you know, talk about that a little bit because I thought maybe it was a little bit funny, a little bit interesting, and, you know, maybe you guys have similar stories when it comes to the Behemoth about just getting rammed up the ass by it, you know, time and time again. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, all that good stuff. And yeah, I'm gonna just talk here a little bit to get the video to 7 minutes. Like, I don't like being like at 6 minutes 40 seconds, or like I like being like in the 40-second range. I like making it to like almost an even minute, to where it's like 8 minutes and 10 seconds, because I think 8 minutes and like 10 seconds or 7 minutes and 10 seconds looks way better than like 6 minutes and 50 seconds. I don't know why, but anyway, we're at that point where I can end the video. So thank you guys, peace out, and stay blessed. Stop recording!